Yo, what is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some breaking news coming out of Buffalo. The Bills have just made a very underrated signing here this late in free agency, getting some great value in former Miami Dolphins starting offensive tackle Brandon Shell. He is on his way to Buffalo, and before I tell you guys what he brings to the team next year, make sure you guys do me a huge favor, smash that like button. It seems like every time I post a Bills video, you guys go crazy, so I appreciate you guys in Buffalo, representing for your home team. So make sure you guys do it here today in today's video. Smash that like button. Let's see if you guys can get up to 500 likes once again. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. I will be covering the entirety of the NFL offseason, which includes the rest of free agency, OTAs, training camp, minicamp, preseason, regular season. I got you guys covered with it all. This is the place to be. So make sure you guys join the family and turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time we post some breaking news in the NFL. But without any further ado, let's jump into today's video. Now, Brandon Shell, like I said, pretty much has been a starter his entire career. For the most part, he's 6'5", 324 pounds, 31 years old. The former 5th-round pick out of the Jets back in 2016 is on his way to Buffalo to, add some experience, add some depth, and add some competitiveness to this offensive line going forward. Now, like I said, he's 31 years old, and PFF ranked him or graded him as 64.9 overall for his, playing ability in 2022. He appeared in 13 games for the Dolphins. Now, we don't really know what he's going to add to the team right away here for Buffalo. When you look at their offensive line, you got Deion Dawkins, you got Connor McGovern, you got Mitch Morse, Ryan Bates, Spencer Brown, and then some other guys as well in terms of, David Edwards, Osiris Torrance, who was a second-round pick, and now Brandon Shell, who's looking to be the backup right tackle right away, potentially could play left tackle as well, but don't expect him to be a day one starter. But the good thing about, Brandon Shell is he has the experience. He's got the leadership. He's just been in the NFL a while. He knows what it takes to be a starter in this league. So I'll tell you right away that this is a good pickup. You get him this late in free agency. He's a guy who could come in, make a name for himself, and actually win the job at tackle. That you got to mark that as a win-win scenario for the Buffalo Bills, who are trying to go on a Super Bowl run this season, and they're in contention to get DeAndre Hopkins, which could be crazy. But overall, you look at this team, I think they're doing a great job. Brandon Shell, like I said, I think has been a starter for most of his career. Unfortunately for the Miami Dolphins, they didn't want to bring him back. They made a bunch of moves which allowed him to go over here to Buffalo, a in-division team that could really hurt Miami down the line. We'll see what happens, but in my opinion, I think this is a solid pickup, low risk, high reward. You don't risk too much. Listen, if he doesn't pan out, if he doesn't have a good preseason, doesn't have a good training camp period, then you cut him for pretty much nothing. So in my opinion, I think this is a great addition here for Buffalo as they continue to find ways to improve this team even this late in free agency. The offense looks really, really good with Stephon Diggs, Deontay Hardy. You got Trent Sherfield, who's blowing up in training camp or mini camp right now. You got Justin Shorter, Gabe Davis, Stephon. I mean, everywhere you look, there's a bunch of playmakers. They bring in Dalton Kincaid. You got Dawson Knox. The offensive line looks solid. James Cook, Damian Harris, Latavius Murray, Nyheim Hines. I mean, every single one of those guys has experience and knows how to be a good running back in this league. So, and then you look at the defense, man. Defense is just as good, man. Greg Rousseau, Daquan Jones, Ed Oliver, Von Miller coming back off injury, Matt Milano. You got Dorian Williams, a third-round pick, linebacker, Tre'Davious White, Jordan. I mean, everywhere you look, guys, this team is absolutely loaded. But with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about this signing for the Buffalo Bills and Brandon Shell. Like I said, a former starter bringing experience, competitiveness, and a lot more to this Buffalo Bills team in 2023. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.